Hello guys, this is not a video I thought I was going to ever have to make. However, with recent events the past day, I no longer work or am in Panda Gaming at all. The video I'm going to bring you, I'm going to try to keep as objective and professional as possible without having any emotions of my own coming into them. I want you to know my side of the story, so that way you at least have heard from me. So to give you a background of the way things work now with Panda Gaming, all management positions have been resolved with the new ownership taking place. The new ownership is one of the co-owners has currently laid claim that he is now the sole owner of Panda Gaming. I honestly have no knowledge of how legally binding that is. I'm going to take his word for it. I don't think he would lie about something like this. As with everybody else in Panda, we believe what he has said, and that is why we all have now come to accept him as the sole owner of Panda Gaming. At this point, he has created another organization who is going to be the professional side of the two organizations, which makes Panda Gaming now a farm team or a minor league team, however you see it. It is solely to be used as a talent pool for the professional teams to pull from. With that being said, I will not name any names in this video. Like I said, I still like a lot of these people. I understand they were just doing their job, and their job is whatever the owner tells them to do. So this starts out a few days ago. I was brought into a Discord. Let's start a little bit before then. I had gotten home from work. I had a friend over. Both of us are over the age of 21. Everybody in my household is over the age of 21. We decided to play Magic the Gathering. I cooked dinner that night. I cooked pasta. We had some alcoholic beverages with our dinner. After dinner, we played Magic the Gathering. After that, he works in the morning, so he went to bed. We are responsible adults. He went to bed. He stayed at my house for the night. I came into my room. I played a few games, and then I started watching Netflix. My roommate comes home later that night. We are watching Netflix, and we decide to have a few more drinks. I didn't work the next day. I was staying up later, and I was enjoying myself. I was then brought into a Discord chat with the owner of Panda Gaming. I was under the impression that we were talking about positions within Panda Gaming that I could possibly obtain. I was under no impression that I was in an interview. Nowhere during the discussion was interview brought up. That night takes place. A few days later, last night, I was brought into a Discord chat by one of the directors on the board of directors. I wasn't even brought into a Discord chat with all of them. It was just one. He brought the accusation from the owner that I showed up to an interview drunk. And I had two options at this point. I could either beg with the board of directors that it was all a misunderstanding and that it was completely out of character for me, or I could kindly leave Panda Gaming. Now for me, professionality is everything. Anything I do not only reflects myself, it also reflects the team I'm on and the sponsors that team has. So the fact that somebody would accuse me of doing something that would make not only myself, the team, or the sponsors look bad is absolutely absurd. Anybody in the community, not even on Panda Gaming, know I am very professional. I hold myself to a standard that a lot of people think are ridiculous. I like holding myself to that standard. I like being professional. I like at the end of the day to be able to say, it's business, I understand what's happened, but at the same time I can't. I then took the first option. I love Pnda. I thought I had a family and a home in Pnda, and told him I didn't want to leave. But at the same time, I told him I was concerned that the owner did not like me, and that was the reason that this all was taking place. He then joined a different chat with the rest of the board to discuss the circumstance. I was not brought into the chat or brought to the other board members at all. I was not even brought to the owner of Pnda Gaming. He came back into my Discord and he told me that the board agrees. The board of Pnda Gaming believes that the owner does not like me personally. They believe that is why I'm being removed and that he was looking for an excuse to get rid of me. It was at that point that I told him I would kindly leave. I cannot be on a team where an owner of an organization cannot be grown up enough to have a business relationship with a member even if he does not like them. That being said, I'm not surprised that he doesn't like me. I have no idea why he doesn't like me, but I felt for over a year now that he doesn't. So, I've been in Pnda Gaming since March of 2016. I was introduced to Pnda Gaming at Myrtle Beach, UMG, South Carolina, during the Black Ops 3 season. I made my contacts in March. I had an interview with Cody, the only name I will say, and that's because he's no longer a part of Pnda either. He was the previous owner who interviewed me. He interviewed me for talent acquisition and sponsorship acquisition. I came on to Pnda as a YouTube lead. I was to start their YouTube channel. Later that year, I decided that I did not have the time that required to run the YouTube channel, and I didn't think I could put enough time into it that the channel needed itself. So I kindly asked to step down. Both owners agreed with me at the time. We thought it was the responsible thing to do, and I would be given a different position within Pnda that would meet my time restraints. We did not have an interview at the time about my position, so I defaulted back to what I had been interviewed for. I started contacting companies and trying to gather leads for sponsorships. These sponsorships at the time I passed on to the general manager of Pnda Gaming. It was then handled in however way she saw fit. It was under my impression that she took them to the owners and the owners dealt with it. The current owner of Pnda Gaming accuses the previous owner as the reason we have not acquired any of those sponsors. As with talent acquisition, when people would contact me or I would contact people, I would give them the departments that they would need to talk to about joining, whether it was streaming or management positions. I would make sure they got in contact with them, and I would make sure that both parties were satisfied. Beyond that, I would answer any questions that would come up in my DMs because my DMs have always been open. I have always answered to fans, prospectives, or other members in general. I pride myself with professionality and the ability to answer or try to answer or even find the answers for people as they have them. So that being said, my position currently in Pnda Gaming, or previously I should say in Pnda Gaming, was inexistent. I didn't have a title. So I am being removed from Pnda Gaming because there were no positions available for me, and I currently did not have a position within Pnda Gaming. If you ask me, that means I'm being kicked, whether they want to call it that or not. I was kicked from Pnda Gaming because the owner of Pnda Gaming does not like me. So guys, that's my side of the story. With that being said, however, I have nothing but well wishes for Pnda. It has allowed me to grow as a person within this community. It has given me so much experience that I can use and take forward. It has allowed me to become a better person. And I thank every member of Pnda Gaming. I thank the owner for giving me the opportunity. Thank you all, guys. Looking to the future, I can say it's been real. It's been fun. It's even been real fun, guys. Only good things are to come.